Not bad. How are you guys?
Do you guys have permission to be out here on this property?
I assume so.
I'm trying to catch you guys for a little while, actually.
Arrest him.
So this is private property. You guys are not allowed to.
This is private property? Okay.
Yeah.
So on my recent trip to Florida, I had a little run-in with the police. As you'll see from the situation, I was personally in the wrong, but the police were pretty cool and I think the outcome was as good as it could have been. Before we get into it, I have a pretty big announcement to share with you guys. I know a lot of you are sitting at home, you're aspiring paramotor pilots, but you just haven't pulled the trigger on paramotor training or paramotor gear. Well, we have an epic new giveaway that will solve that problem for one lucky winner. The guys at Parajet have stepped up to sponsor a brand new Parajet Maverick. Last year, I had the opportunity to tour their factory in the UK, so I can say firsthand that this is a quality paramotor. It's perfect for beginners and pros alike. Additionally, Parajet is giving the winner of this giveaway their choice of the Atom or the Moster power plant. Now, if you don't know how to fly a paramotor, my friends at Aviator Paramotor have stepped up to sponsor a complete training package at their facility in Lake Wales, Florida. You guys know this is the location that I learned to fly at back in 2013, and I always recommend them for beginners looking to get into the sport. Whoever wins this giveaway will receive their brand new Maverick right at Aviator Paramotor once they complete their training. Here's a look at some of our previous winners. Here's Derek and Greg. Both of them won training at Aviator Paramotor. Carrie and Michael just finished training at the Salton Sea, and here's Carrie unboxing his Scoutmobile that he won in a giveaway. So how do you get entered? Just like our last giveaway, every $5 spent on tuckergott.com gets you one entry to win. Spend $50, get 10 entries. Conveniently, we just added 4 new designs to the store. We have the classic Because I Was Inverted design, the Cloud Kicker, the Cliff Swoop, and finally, inspired by classic bomber nose art, the Miss Risky. After you've made a purchase on the web store, navigate to the giveaway tab, or just click the second link in the description and fill out the giveaway form. Just like that, you're entered to win the opportunity of a lifetime. You can navigate to the third link in the description for the full contest rules. This giveaway ends on February 28th, 2021, so make sure you get entered before the deadline. The winner will be announced here on YouTube after the giveaway ends. Now back to the video. So while I was in Florida, I linked up with a group of local pilots to check out some new sites I'd never flown before. Connecting with local pilots is normally the responsible thing to do because they can make sure you don't fly into bad airspace, make sure you use the right LZ, and generally make sure you maintain a good reputation for paramotor pilots in that local area. These pilots took me to a launch site that was generally known to be an acceptable and safe launch site. But as we found out, we definitely weren't welcome there. So the flight was pretty great, it went well. We flew to some beaches, we flew around some boats and under a bridge, past some buildings. It was a little bit bumpy at times, but the flight really got interesting when we neared the LZ. I was the first one to return, and I started to notice that there were some police cars parked next to ours at the LZ. My first thought was, I have to make sure my GoPro's rolling for this and recording ambient audio, not just from my boom mic. So I came in for a landing relatively close to where the officers were standing. With the conditions being as bumpy as they were, I didn't want to take any risks and try to swoop it in right next to them or look cool or anything. So I just took the safe approach, made it look easy, and landed gently in the field. As I approached the officers, I didn't really know what to think. They might want to arrest us, they might be pissed off, or they might just be interested in the sport. Maybe they're fans of the YouTube channel. Regardless, I think the best approach is to just be honest and friendly, so that's what I did. Not bad. How are you guys?
How many of there were there? 4 of you, right?
Yeah.
Are they coming back?
Yeah, they should be. We kind of broke off halfway, but they'll be on the way.
You're not gonna land in the middle of 41, are they?
I sure hope not.
What kind of motor's on this thing?
It's a 2-stroke made in Italy by a company called Viterazzi.
Okay.
So,
How long
yeah.
do you stay up there for?
About 3 hours on a full tank. Yeah.
Good thing y'all landed because we were on our way for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
So you guys have permission to be out here on this property?
I assume so. I'm from New Jersey, and I met up with this group, and they said they fly from here often, so
Okay.
I hope they do.
This is private. Yeah. They
Oh,
don't,
really?
So that's why we're here.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
We'll just once the. Are you able to call the other 2 that are in the air?
Like, you got a microphone or anything?
I don't think so.
You don't think it'll reach?
The only thing is if they have Bluetooth on their helmet, I could call them, but I don't know if it's on or not.
10 forward, 10
Come on.
Yeah, I'll send him a text right now that
Yeah.
if he'll see it.
They see it and
Did someone call in and
yeah, the owners
complain?
of the property. We've been trying to catch you guys for a while, but every time we always miss you
Really?
guys. We're always busy, and you guys are always up there for a while.
Yeah.
And so today we're out here pretty early.
Can I pose?
So go for it. So
Yeah, I'll send him a
now we got a
text.
chance
How
to talk
heavy is
about
this bad boy?
About 70 pounds.
70?
You want to try it on?
We all have gas, right? No. But look at that.
It'd be awesome.
Oh, it's all like carbon fiber, right?
Yeah. Yeah, once you fill it up with gas, it gets heavy.
Yeah. How far up can you go?
I've been to 15,000 feet,
15,000?
and that's like,
I jumped out of an airplane at 14,000. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay.
yeah, you spend too much time and you start to go hypoxic, so it's...
Right, yeah.
Do you need a special license or anything to go that high, or?
No, you have to pay attention to the airspace, but as long as the airspace is clear, it's good.
How much is one of these setups?
All in about 15,000
Oh, that's cheaper.
with training. So at this point, I knew obviously we weren't welcome here, but the officers were pretty cool and friendly. I wasn't too worried about the outcome, but we were, however, still waiting on the other pilots to return to figure out how they really wanted to handle the situation.
Doing all right. We talked to your buddy here. He said it's all your fault.
I know.
Arrest him.
It's usually my fault.
Alright, so this is private property, so you guys are not allowed to
This
do
is
it.
private property. Okay.
Yeah, but let me just get a picture of you like I got a picture of him, and then we're gonna need you guys' driver's license and everything.
You know if the other two guys that are flying out there if you can get a hold of them by
They'll be back. I mean, the trucks are here.
Yeah, I just sent him a text.
like back in 3 hours or
No,
back?
we
No.
only have so much gas.
Yeah.
Usually,
So-
like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know. I know if there was like an in-space refueling station, or you guys flew up there with a
No.
gallon bucket of gas and.
So you guys flew out over the water or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the, where the dog beach is,
Yeah.
and then down to the next pass down the south end, and
Okay.
then came back over the golf course.
It's all plug and play. The only problem is that I don't know if New Jersey's popping up.
Somebody call, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, the owners of the properry.
Yeah.
Trying to catch you guys for a little while actually.
Yeah, we seen
There's
you. We were
another
going
group.
to another call. We
Yeah, there
seen
probably
you,
is.
yeah.
I'm sure it's one of the. I'm sure it's a pretty small like group of people that do this, and so one person finds a good spot, everybody wants to be able to.
Where did you go yesterday?
That was out of,
You have your ID on you, bud?
Yeah, it's in the truck. I'll grab it.
Thank you.
At this point, the sergeant rolled up in his car, got out, and came over to talk to us. I didn't get him on camera at all, but he was a pretty big dude, covered in tattoos. He was super friendly as well, and he was actually taking flying lessons to get his fixed-wing private pilot's license.
green line right there. Hey,
good?
Hey, Derek.
All right, how are you?
Pretty good.
Nice little investment there, huh? So you guys like interested in being pilots, or are you pilots, or?
I actually got my license first,
Yeah.
and then got one of these, and this is way more fun and cheaper.
Yeah, I can tell. That's definitely cheaper.
Yeah. Would you ever do it?
Probably. I'm actually in flight school now to get my
Oh, all right.
pilot license. So.
What are you flying?
Huh?
What are you flying?
What am I flying?
Yeah.
Cessna 172 over at Paragon. Yeah. So what's a setup like this cost? Roughly.
This was
Just
our
like
first time out
Paramotor,
here.
like 9,000 for the wing, 3 to 4,
I don't know who that is.
and then $1,000 for the reserve,
Yeah.
3,500 for training, 15,000 all in.
Oh,
yeah.
Brand new all in.
Stuff. So at this point, we were basically free to go, so I shut down my GoPro. What ended up happening was they took each of our IDs, they took a photo of each of us, and gave us a verbal warning to not come back to this site again. They didn't trespass us or do anything crazy. As it turns out, the owner of this property was aware of pilots flying from here, and the police had been trying to catch some pilots flying for a while. It just so happens we were the ones that they stuck around long enough to catch land. In the past, I made a video, I think it was titled My Top 5 Police Encounters, and in that video I kind of discussed how I've always found being friendly, polite, and respectful is the best way to handle these situations. And I don't think this situation was any different. I think we're doing such a unique activity that a lot of times the police are somewhat curious about what we're doing, and as long as you're friendly and respectful, the outcome is normally pretty good. If you like this video, please drop a thumbs up down below and make sure you're subscribed, because the next video I'm going to be posting, I had an engine failure, landed in a swamp. It was a pretty gnarly situation. You're not going to want to miss it. Also, be sure to get entered into the giveaway before the end of February. Go to tuckergott.com, purchase any of the new sweet designs or the old ones. We've got a lot of cool colorways in stock, and fill out the second link in the description or the giveaway tab on the web store. And I want to extend another big thank you to both Aviator Paramotor and Parajet for sponsoring such a sweet prize. That was a lot of S's. Till the next one, where I land in a swamp. Peace.